This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Wow, look at these northern lights. People are sending in their photos. Go to the 92.1 City Facebook page. Vicki put up a wonderful a montage. Well, is it just the one photo?
You know, it's just the one photo, but in the comments, everyone posted their photos.
Yeah.
And it's just stunning, especially different parts of Manitoba, too. Some that are a little more rural.
Some great pics. The color combination. I've never seen it like that. Have you?
Yeah, hot pink.
I'm sad I didn't have to go anywhere. I was supposed to go out last night, but the plans got canceled, so I wound up just watching hockey and sitting around the house. So I didn't see any of this.
Well, if you were up for the Jets game, you have no excuse.
Yeah.
I guess I had the blinds closed.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to open the blinds in life.
I guess.
Yeah,
clearly.
Missing out. I mean,
Put
you
that
had
on
your
a
own.
pillow.
You had your own Christmas lights on. That's where it ends. Your bubble is too small right now.
Once I did the Christmas lights during the day, I was good.
You were proud.
I was
Yeah.
so proud.
Of course.
But I'm sad I missed this because clearly, if anybody was out and about, they caught it last night.
Yeah, but tonight there might be another shot at it. They
might
might
have.
be even more intense.
gotta-
I'll let you know.
I got to go out in the front lawn tonight and look.
You might have another shot tonight.
Turn off your Christmas lights so that you can
No
see them better,
chance.
though.
Those aren't going off until March.
But here's the thing. Northern Lights pictures, people have been posting for the last few weeks. There's been other days, but nothing as spectacular as the photos that we saw last night
Yeah.
because of the colors.
Intense. And
Yeah.
they're seeing them real far south, too.
I
so.
hope you get a chance tonight, Phil.
Tonight?
I hope you do.
It's my redemption night, I'm telling you. Yeah, like you were out on your front lawn last night just soaking it up.
I was out last night. I saw them.
So you saw them.
Yes. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, it was just kind of funny because you said the blinds were down.
Well, I missed
and
it
you watched
completely.
hockey.
But that's why I love it, Vicki. That's why I love seeing these photos because
I'll
I
get
did
to
not
keep you
see it.
covered, yeah.
Yeah, but I will be out tonight. So if they're happening tonight, I'll get to be a part of this.
Okay.
Because I'm very sad that I missed out. Okay. The bone phone is stacked today. We were away for a few days, so the bone phone is packed. Lots of great calls, some Grey Cup calls, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then we got to get into the whole Mike O'Shea thing.
Well, it's a big story here locally, obviously,
Yeah.
during Grey Cup week because, I mean, the teams are here. The Cup is here. You've seen that
Yep.
being out there.
Sure.
And, yeah, it's a big story as far as local goes. So.
All that coming up. Stick around. Don't go anywhere.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Hey, how's it going? This is Child of the Chalk. Just curious on why when radio stations, news stations, the Weather Network, and everybody else tell me it's +5 or -5 out. You know, for guys that work outside all day, every day, 24 hours a day, I don't give a about your +5 or -5. I care about what the feels like is going to be. So if it's a +5 but feels like -15, that's what I want to know. I want to know it's going to feel like -15, not this whole imaginary, it's only 5 degrees, because it's not. It's minus bullshit out. I'm freezing my minus BS ass off. So no more of this. Tell us what it feels like, not this imaginary what it's going to be.
You got that, Joe?
Yeah, we actually do that.
Yeah,
we do
we
give
do.
the wind chill. Actually, even tell you the wind. We respect you
Yeah.
outdoor workers.
You do.
You got
Yeah.
them covered.
I want to know how
Well,
cool-
not always, but when there's some significant.
I want to know how cold it has to be before it becomes minus BS.
That's I have never seen that show up on Environment Canada,
doesn't-
but that is something they should have. We're not there yet.
No, not even close. Okay, this one always comes up when we get a little bit of snow, and I would say just a dusting in the city so far this winter.
Hey there, Philly Joe and Vicki. This is my first time calling, and I absolutely love the bone phone. But the reason I'm calling is because of all these f***ing idiots who are driving around today, the day after the little bit of snowstorm, with ice and snow flying off their f***ing vehicles in traffic. Take a minute and brush off your vehicle. This happens every year. Drives me insane. Just about smashed my windshield today. Have a great day.
Yep, see it all the time.
Well, if they're like me, I wasn't ready for the first snow and didn't have my brush handy. I still don't know if I can find it. I have to look in my trunk. But I had to use an umbrella.
Oh,
Which,
An umbrella?
It wasn't too bad.
Wow.
why
Did the
didn't
job.
you get some video of that?
I
I
don't
want
know.
to see you with an umbrella.
I was late for work and I was just scraping it with an umbrella. I had no time for content.
Who in their right mind has ever used an umbrella for work purposes outside of you and the Penguin from Batman?
Oh, that's good, Vicky.
Very good.
Timbits. This gentleman clearly has a beef with a certain kind of Timbits.
God, I always ask for absolutely zero birthday cake donuts. Pure sugar. I don't know how absolutely anyone would want to have them in their gullet. And I go through a drive-thru. I don't check the Timbits like I normally do. I take one out, and it's all birthday cake, and I almost threw up. But it's like, God damn. How did anybody think those things were a good idea? It's pure sugar.
Oh, I like birthday cake Timbits.
I'm not opposed to them. It is tough to decipher which Timbit is which because they don't color coat them very well as far as just the beige ones.
Right, the non-chocolate ones.
Yeah,
all
you never
look
know what
similar.
you're going to get.
I have a pretty good idea of the sour cream glaze. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, they seem to have a different density, too.
Yeah, nice and dense.
Isn't
Yum.
that the part of the game, though, with the Timbits? You open the box while you're driving, you ordered 40 of them or whatever it is, and you go, I shouldn't have ordered this many. And by the time you get to your location, there's 2 left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy to just hammer those. Okay, we were talking about awesome TV dogs last week, and it was McGruff the crime dog came up. Of course, my favorite ever, the littlest hobo, and just crime-fighting TV dogs was a part of the conversation.
I know earlier in the week you guys were talking about dogs from cartoons that were super smart. This just came up and just thought of it. The dog from Inspector Gadget, Brains, was probably the smartest inspection dog out there in cartoons. This guy did Inspector Gadget's job. Let him to these inspectors and all these cases and everything. This dog for sure is the smartest dog ever in cartoons.
I would say that Penny was smarter than the dog, though. The dog was just executing her plans.
Penny was the girl on the show?
Yeah, like his niece, I think.
It sounds like Inspector Gadget surrounded himself with good
Yeah.
people in that to make him look good.
Any good boss does that.
Yeah.
But the dog Brain always got the brunt of the violence. He was always getting hurt and trying to get
And then
Inspector
the bad
Gadget
guy,
out of jams.
Inspector Claw. Oh no, not Inspector Claw. Dr. Claw.
I think
He was
yeah.
the main bad guy. He had a cat that was
He
evil.
did.
Yeah, cats are unpredictable.
Okay, there are some people, not happy with the fact that the Saskatchewan Roughriders are representing the West here in the Grey Cup this week.
Well, the Grey Cup matchup is all set, and it's probably the worst scenario that we could ever imagine. Riders and Owls. And if it wasn't bad enough that the Bombers lost the last 3 Grey Cups, and if it wasn't bad enough that we're missing this year at home, this has got to be the ultimate kick in the teeth that the Riders are coming here and can possibly win in our home. Just absolutely devastating.
Mm-hmm. But it gives you even more reason to watch, so you can cheer against the Riders.
Yeah, I think, true. And I think economy-wise, we are better off with that fan base than the BC fan base. That, hold on, where are they coming from? Nanaimo, Victoria, like the retired folks? They're not coming
Certainly
from
for
BC.
booze sales, it's good that Rider fans will be here.
Take their money.
True.
Okay, let's wrap up. Speaking of Grey Cup, Lisa, of all the people that I, figured would have Grey Cup thoughts, I didn't have Lisa.
I'd go with the Saskatchewan team because I've been through Saskatchewan before versus Montreal. Oh, geez. We're in big trouble. Trouble with a capital T. I wouldn't even be able to go there. You guys can watch the Great Cup.
She's not going.
By the way, they bought a washer and dryer so I could finally do laundry. And the other one was, I almost won that shopping drug mart card thing.
Oh.
I missed it by half an inch. Anywho, you can't live with Lisa. There's like a dead raccoon outside.
Okay, lot to cover there.
Lost the gift card by half an inch. How
The
is he giving
shopping.
these things away?
The shopping drug mart gift card.
Shoppers Drug Mart.
Shoppers Drug
Yeah.
Mart, yeah.
Yes.
Half an
She's-
inch.
She's playing with BDK in the afternoon. He's got
Yeah.
those gift cards. Obviously, I'm not sure how he's doing it, but sounds like she was close.
That was the half an inch, I think. She called it shopping drug mart, not shoppers drug mart.
Well, that's what you
But,
do there.
Maybe that confused BDK in the afternoon
Yeah.
on what
He said, I
contest
can't
she was
possibly
playing.
give you this.
You also might want to call Animal Services about that dead raccoon outside your
Oh, boy.
window.
The Philly Joe and Vicki Podcast.
Please tell me, Vicki Shea, that Coach Mike O'Shea is not leaving Winnipeg to become the next head coach of the Toronto Argonauts. Please reassure me.
You think us Shays all meet together? All forms
Yeah.
of Shays?
That's right.
Even the
O'Shea,
O's.
Yeah.
Shea. I assumed
Well, from the last meeting, it remains unclear, I'm going to say.
the last meeting of
Yeah.
the
Last
Shays.
meeting
Yeah.
of the Shays. The O's, though, they're a whole different breed. The
ILO,
O'Sheas.
come on.
Listen, we talked about this last week when Ryan Dinwiddie just kind of got up and took the Ottawa job and never went back to use it as leverage back with Toronto. But that makes sense. They offered him the GM job and head coaching job in Ottawa, and he wasn't going to get that in Toronto because Pinball Clements is the general manager. And Pinball's beloved in Toronto.
Yeah.
Well, Pinball happens to be very good friends with Coach O'Shea, and they asked permission to talk to Mike O'Shea, which makes sense. So there's a lot of history with Pinball. Plus, if you're a coach in a Canadian Football League, 9 teams, and he started here after being a special teams coach in Toronto, did he not?
Yeah.
Comes here as a head coach, built up this great franchise with Wade Miller and Kyle Walters, 5 Grey Cups in a row. There's going to be a transition year. We think it's going to be next year. As a head coach, have you not done everything you possibly can probably in Winnipeg as far as bucket list stuff, the checklist? So I'm assuming this timing is probably the best timing if Mike O'Shea wants to continue coaching in this league and start something new. Do you know what I mean? Maybe
Yeah.
he feels he's done everything in Winnipeg. I don't know. But you'd be crazy not to take a meeting with another
Sure.
team.
He's got to
Yeah.
take the meeting. And he's from the area, right? He's
Yeah.
from Ontario,
Yeah.
so North Bay, I believe it is. But my opinion, as far as from the Bombers' perspective, you cannot let him go. We're talking about the franchise leader in wins, 2 Grey Cups, and yes, it's an emotional time because the Bombers are just coming off a disappointing season. But if you look at the body of O'Shea's work and
Yep.
what he's done here and how he turned this around, and yes, I'm biased. I love the man. I dress up for Halloween as Mike O'Shea every year. I think he is as local as you can be without actually being from Winnipeg. Like you could tell people that guy's a Winnipegger and you'd believe it. He's a part of the fabric of this city and this province. And please, Bombers, the brass, do not let this man walk. That's my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'd love to see him stay. But on the business end of things, I could very easily see why that job would be appealing to him.
If it doesn't matter what the Bombers do and he just wants to go there, then okay. But if it comes down to, I guess, dollars and cents and
Yeah.
what the Bombers can do to keep him, and if there's a way they can keep him, then keep him.
Absolutely. I mean, they've got, 35 free agents to look at, and the
Oh,
head coach
man.
happens to be in a situation.
Yeah.
Too, that's it's going to be quite interesting, too.
And I don't want to change my Halloween costume.
Let's get right down to the
Like-
brass
like-
tacks of this.
that's what it really
Ultimately,
comes down
what
to.
am I
isn't
gonna
it?
do? I'm gonna have to get you do the piece of pizza. Well, my
Yeah.
wife's got one of those hot dog costumes that
Okay.
slides. So it'd be a piece of pizza and a hot dog.
We
and-
might become the concessions at the Bomber game.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
I need to know more about this using a umbrella to clear snow off your vehicle, Vicki, because I find it amazing. And I think there's a crazy amount of people who have used various items from their vehicle to clear snow off their vehicle when the snow comes when they're not expecting it, or they don't have a snow brush because it's early in the season. Now, it wasn't a ton of snow that
Yeah.
we've had. But like, give me an idea what you did. Did you keep the umbrella closed to do it, or did you open it up for to get a larger swath of snow off the windshield?
I could see why you'd think that would be more effective, but it's not as stable when you open it up. So I just kept it closed. And desperate times, I have heard of people using credit cards and whatever. But yeah, you know what? It did the job I needed. It got a good window going, or a good
So there was no
porthole.
scraping. You were just brushing snow off with the closed umbrella.
It was a bit of scraping.
There was some scraping there too?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
The umbrella actually might not be fit for use anymore, now that I think of it.
You
I may have ruined the umbrella.
Probably, yeah.
But
I'll
what
tell
are you going
what,
to do?
amazing. Some of the neighbors wondering why Mary Poppins was popping up on that street in St. James. Hey, listen,
If only I could fly over the city to get to work.
You know what? Tomorrow you can fly down to the new Costco that's going to open up in Headingley and buy yourself a 12-pack of umbrellas.
It's
opens
going to be
tomorrow?
so
Tomorrow.
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hope they're building, like, I drove by, but I didn't get a good look at the parking lot. Is it a big parking lot?
Yeah, I think that's what everybody out west is excited about, is the fact that the one on St. James, a lot of people are upset with St. James closing because if you're a creature of habit and that's been your location, now, you got to go west or you got to find another location to go to. But yeah, I think all the ones they're building now are going to have easier, less gridlock parking.
I don't know that I am like you, Phil. I just drove by it. I don't know if it's any bigger than any of the other ones, though.
Less gridlock is what the complaint was at St. James getting in and out of.
Yeah.
They're saying these should be more accessible. I don't know.
We'll see.
I'm not a Costco guy, but
So there's two things that come up with less gridlock. More Costco's, because like the one in Transcona, for example. Like, as soon as you get near that Costco, you're in a line, right? Whether you're going to Costco or not, of people turning in. So that parking lot needs to be bigger. And, of course, there's people from all over this end of the city that use it because they don't have another option, right? So I would hope, and that parking lot on Region is very small for the amount of people.
1,000 spots at the Headingley location is what they're having, parking. So apparently it should be more than the St. James location. But the ones they're building, there's going to be the other one in West St. Paul. And apparently the story is they've bought some land on the south perimeter side, too. So there could be another one going up on that end of the perimeter at some point, too.
And every time they open one up, you think, oh, good, it'll relieve some of the pressure, some of the crowding. But it never seems to happen.
Well, put it this way. With a grand opening tomorrow, do you think that would be the day you need to go to Costco? Like, it's going to,
Joe, you're going, are you?
Tomorrow, you know me, grand opening.
You never miss a chance to get some reasonably priced muffins. Come on.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Play along on the Boston Pizza text line. We love it. 762-555. Start with you, Vicki. Would you rather have to eat every one of your meals with your hands or have to eat all of your meals with your mouth open?
Eat all of my meals with my mouth open. So
Well,
I'm
you
just
know,
chewing
yeah.
where people can see everything that's going on.
Like Joe and I eat when there's really good food in here, when we're like
Yeah.
the heavy breathing. And
Singing, humming, or whatever.
yeah.
We've been told.
Both kind of a faux pas in the dining room. Let's go.
Just picture yourself, Vicki, with a steak.
Yeah.
And you're eating with your hands. In
You know
a really
what? I
nice
wouldn't
restaurant.
hate that. You ever just put it on your fork and eat it like an ice cream cone?
Yeah, but no fork this time.
Yeah, that's right.
your
I'm
mitts.
going to go with hands.
Okay. The
Just
hands.
because people don't want to see what I'm eating.
I agree. And then there's sounds that come with that, as Phil mentioned. Like, it's a full audio-video performance.
Sure.
No, I'm going to go with the hands. Because most of the food I eat actually is with my hands. Pizza, sandwiches,
Yeah.
Okay.
chicken tenders, burgers.
I'm not against
Spaghetti.
a steak in my hand
I'm
and eating it like
essentially-
a burger.
Yeah, the pasta would be a
That
little
would
tough,
get-
but I'm essentially a kids menu guy.
A lot of chicken tenders and
Yes,
nachos and stuff like that.
You could
Okay.
always just do the pie eating contest method as well and just put your face
True.
right into it.
True.
Then you don't have to get your hands dirty.
I did that once, and I didn't like it.
No?
Like the hands behind the back eating
Yeah,
a pie. It
Yeah.
was,
tough.
it was degrading.
You're
a
not
little
getting
bit.
all the layers
No,
the way you want
not
them.
enjoying
The
it.
poor guy hasn't gone over it. Look at
I haven't eaten pie since. Okay, moving on. Would you rather Get busted surfing adult entertainment on your phone at a staff meeting, or get busted watching at a family dinner. And by busted, you open a window on your phone, and well, probably not you, Vicki, but you don't realize you haven't closed a window on your. You
don't know what I'm watching.
Well, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, and that moment. So staff meeting or family dinner.
Staff meeting, that'll get you fired, I would imagine, or at least a pretty serious warning.
What the sounds are, humiliated, yeah.
But family, that's a whole different type of traumatic event.
Yeah.
You know what? Family, I guess. Just for financial reasons, I suppose.
There's no human resources director at the family dinner.
That's really one of the toughest would you rathers you've ever asked.
Totally.
Because there's a sense of if it's family, depending, they might never bring it up again because of embarrassment themselves. At work, it's guaranteed to be brought up again if you keep your job because somebody's going to keep reminding you.
You'll never live that down.
You'll never live it down. So, I guess family.
The worst would be if your family is like overly enthusiastic about it.
Oh,
then you're finding things out that you don't want to know.
Overly religious. You're never having that come up again, right? Like Christmas dinner.
Send me that link. So what are you going with, family?
I think I'd have to go with family in this case, too.
All right. Would you rather have the ability, Vicki, to see in complete darkness or have the ability to see through solid objects?
Ooh.
Like
so even walls and doors?
Oh, yeah. Solid objects.
Oh, definitely that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like the night vision. I like being able to see in darkness.
As you get older, it would really help, the darkness. I'm going with the darkness. I'd like to see through the darkness.
Just for driving.
Yeah. I don't need to see through walls and doors. No. I'll find my way out.
We'll wrap with this one. Would you rather? New boss. You come into work, there's a new... You knew there was a new boss coming, but here it is. You walk in. It's either... Sergeant Hartman from Full Metal Jacket.
Oh.
Sir, yes, sir. Yeah. Maggot.
Yeah.
You were talking about
maggots.
Right.
Yeah.
Or Darth Vader. And Darth Vader, if you've watched those movies, like he's no nonsense. Like he can put that choke on you. Like he does not do well with you not getting your job done.
Is the guy from Full Metal Jacket, is he like tough on the inside, soft? Or outside, soft on the inside.
Just intense.
Mean and intense everywhere.
Always.
These are horrible options. Yeah, I guess I'll go with him because he probably won't choke me from across the room.
That's right.
I'll tell you right now, you're not falling asleep in a staff meeting with Hartman, okay? What was he, a colonel?
Yes. Something like that.
Yeah. Darth Vader, the breathing and everything else, the methodical speaking. There's a good chance I'm falling asleep at one of those staff meetings. Okay, you're
just missing what they're saying in the meeting because of the breathing so loud.
You're taking your chances either way, but I think Hartman keeps the intensity level so high. You're perky at that meeting. You're staying awake. You know what I mean? It's like, whoa, what's coming?
So you're gonna go with Sergeant Hartman.
Yeah,
and he doesn't wear a helmet and a cape to work either.
No,
right?
but
like
just
Vader.
the name calling and everything. It's like, wow,
you maggot, I yellow.
Yeah.
That's what That's Would You Rather Wednesday.
The Philly Joe and Vicki Podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears.
Foo Fighters, Best of You, 92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station. Skipping Winnipeg on their just announced tour, but as always with 92.1 City, you know we're going to hook you up. And I'm hearing rumblings around the office about something very cool that could be in the works.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
You don't have to say anything.
No, I think you're baiting me. I think you're baiting me now.
That was
I
probably...
start talking about stuff, and then you'll leave, and then I'll get yelled at. And
it's cool. It involves the Foo Fighters. And,
it'll be good.
And it's winning, and you'll love it, and it's details coming soon. How about that?
I mean, so far, they're not coming here, so we're going to send you there. What does that mean in the big picture? Well, big things.
As always.
Okay, stop right there.
Tickets coming up in a few minutes for the Guess Who just announced.
Yeah, that's going to be a cool show, too, because honestly, if you grew up in this town and grew up a Guess Who fan, you never thought it was ever going to really happen again. It was just with trademarks and everything else, and then now. So, and even Randy and Burton didn't get along for many years. And then they, did the Pan Am Games here, of course, once, and then did a couple of things as Backman Cummings. But
what was it, Canada 150 at the Gold Ice Stadium?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great show.
So this is going to be a small Canadian tour, and obviously good things will be had here in June. That's got to be an emotional thing for both those guys, too, right? 177, Randy's 82. These guys to finish it up at home.
Tickets up for grabs in just a few minutes with completely useless trivia. Grey Cup week here in Winnipeg. The buzz is real. There's no shortage of things to do. Riders, Alouettes, coming up this weekend. And Vicki, you referenced something that you would like to try. And it sounds hilarious to me. It really
this
does.
sounds so fun. So there's a lot of free events that are happening. I know a lot of the ticketed events are sold out, but one of them is the Outdoor Social. It's happening Thursday, Friday, Saturday at the Convention Center. And one of the activations put on by Watson Gloves is a human claw machine. So you are the claw. They lower you down on a wire. I mean, that's how I've seen it done. Usually in Japan, they have these things. And then you try to grab as many prizes as possible. You got to use your whole legs.
Okay, there are just things that when I visualize Joe doing, it seems so much funnier. You, Vicki, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
I can see this
it's gonna be
all
stealthy.
day.
Yeah.
You would have so much fun. You'd do it time and time again.
But
The
you're
big
tiny.
guy-
What are you going to grab? You're tiny. Like you're
I
not-
know. I need your wingspan to get all the prizes.
Well, I don't know if they can hang me up from one of those things and drag me down. I will tell you this. My buddy, the Big Show, I like to call him, works for Watson Gloves. I got an in for you.
Oh.
Do you really?
Yes.
Because if we
I
could
didn't
do
know who
this
was sponsoring
before,
it.
I don't know how busy I would imagine the
would
lineup's
do
going to
it.
be huge. I would do it in a second. So if you could hook me up,
I'll try.
I'll get there a little early.
I'm thinking on spinning downtown at one of the big parties at RBC this weekend.
DJ Joe.
Are you really going to DJ? I guess DJ Joe Aiello. Oh, man. Okay, keep us up to date.
I will.
I'll help you.
Okay.
I'll see what we can do.
Vicki, the human claw.
That would be a dream come true. I'm not even joking.
Outstanding. All right, completely useless trivia on the way.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Anyway, here we go. The Guess Who, speaking of legendary bands, we have tickets to give away for that show just announced.
Yeah, they go on sale Friday, officially. A study found that left-handed people, Phil Aubrey, are more likely to do this
Have green scissors.
than right-handed people.
Remember
I
those?
didn't know you were left-handed.
The green-handled scissors in
When you
school.
were a kid,
Yeah,
yeah.
I hated that.
There's always a
You felt othered?
yeah. A study found that left-handed people are more likely to do this than right-handed people. It has nothing to do with scissoring or scissors.
780 City, 780-2484 for Guess Who tickets. Good morning. Go ahead with your guess.
Hi, is it show up late?
That is number 3. Apparently,
Really?
your tardiness, Aubrey, is getting to people.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know why. It would even be on the list. I guess they've done testing on.
So this might not have anything to do with being left-handed necessarily, like as far as the mechanism of how you move.
Oh,
being late.
fishing for a clue early.
You don't have to answer that.
I will say this. A study found that left-handed people are more likely to do this than right-handed people. Showing up late is a negative, okay?
yeah.
This is a positive. Answers 1 and 2 would be a positive if you're left-handed. Okay, showing up late is not a good thing.
No. 780 City, good morning.
Morning, Philly, help me out.
It's a positive. Left-handed people are more likely to do this. Give better gifts.
No. Wait till you hear his Christmas list from past years, and then you can decide if they were better gifts. Bathrobe was one of them.
I got my mom a toaster one year.
Oh.
It's 4 slices.
Hamilton Beach?
4,
I'll tell you right now, put him right over the top over his other siblings.
That's right. It was 4 slice. I'm not getting my mom a 2 slice.
Not bad.
Hi, City.
Hi, can I take Philly?
Really, after that guess. Okay, left-handed people, it's a positive. More likely to do this. Get the job over right-handed people when there's an interview process.
No. No.
Sorry
Good
about
guess.
that.
Yeah.
Just raise your left hand and go, hey, I'm a lefty.
Look at this guy.
Hey, big money if you're a pitcher, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
In the in
Really?
Major League Baseball, lefties, they're hard to find.
780 City, 780-2484. Good morning.
Hi, I'm going to need a lifeline.
Philly or please pick Vicki?
Oh, God.
Oh, please, Vicki.
I don't have an answer either. What's a positive attribute in a human? Let's say lend you money.
That's a good guess.
Good guess, but no. No.
Have a
I
good
don't
day.
know that it was a good guess.
It was. 780 City, 780-2484 for Guess Who tickets. Hello.
Hi. Is it learn an instrument or become a musician?
No.
Ooh, great
No.
guess.
Yep.
No, that's a great guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great guess. Yeah.
Hi there.
Yeah, definitely a great guess.
I'm gonna have to say be artistic, like
No.
paint and drawn.
No.
Artistic
I'm gonna give you.
talent.
I'm gonna give you one of the other answers. Okay, not number one, obviously. Be better at some sports, like boxing, tennis, because you're coming from the other side. It's unorthodox, right?
Yep.
That they say
Left-handed
because
pitcher.
left-handed pitching, right? That kind of stuff. So better at sports is one of the answers.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what's the number one answer? I will say this. This really is a talented part of your brain that you guys, you lefties, can do better than us righties. And it involves the brain, I think.
Hello.
Hey, I think I'm going to try Philly today.
It's
You
on,
are
buddy.
the lefty in this conversation.
That's right. What do you
That's right.
excel at?
The southpaw.
driving.
Not driving.
Okay. Sorry about that. Mad. Hello, City for Guess Who tickets.
Hi, what about make plans?
Not make plans.
Better at making plans. That is definitely not me.
I'm going to throw this out there because
It's a tough one.
this could almost, well, this could give away the answer. I'm not sure, but we're running probably a little late, right?
We're fine.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I won't give a clue. If you want,
Especially one that you think will give it away.
yeah. Okay. All right.
Hi, City.
Can I use a lifeline?
Yes, you can.
I will take Vicki.
There,
Okay.
thank
To
you.
your own peril, you can use a lifeline. Better dancers?
No.
Ooh, that's
No.
a good guess, though.
That's a good guess.
Yep.
You tell me
When it's time for that giveaway clue.
I don't know if it'll give it away, but
Well, let's
I
go
think
with the
it-
clue then, because the guesses are.
I
So
think
general.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to use a stereotype, I think women would be better at this than men overall anyway, but apparently lefties are better at it than righties. Does that help?
Maybe, yes. Hi, City. Morning.
I'm gonna go with multitasking.
Yeah. A study found that left-handed people are better at multitasking than right-handed people.
Really?
Yeah. And I would say the stereotype is women are better at multitasking
Oh, yeah.
than men,
Well,
aren't they?
Yeah,
I think so.
I think so.
Like, I
in
can't
my house,
multitask.
by
Yeah.
far. It's like,
I've been doing my taxes this whole time.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Do that song you were doing off air. Joe was nice.
no, hey, Vicki Shea.
Yeah, it was good. He just randomly, Joe
Well,
will do that. He'll just
yeah.
randomly break into.
I'm trying to line. Well, I'm trying to line up my buddy Claudio from Watson Gloves with Vicki, so Vicki can have one of her checklists, for the human claw that's coming up this week.
The human claw machine.
Yeah, he said he's going to find out better tomorrow how it goes.
Yeah.
So
Because if it's something that's less than what
you're
I'm
expecting.
picturing,
Yeah. But there's
might-
only way to find out.
Exactly.
And
I
how-
want to be like dangling from a wire and
Yeah, like
having to-
Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly.
And grabbing prizes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, bomber volunteers are looking after a lot of these events that
yeah.
are going on, the free stuff in that. But we got contacts.
Very cool.
Yeah,
How
and
you
it's,
doing?
It's all a part of Grey Cup week.
Yeah.
And you want to get in there and try this. I mean, you've been talking about this almost since you walked in this morning.
So-
a bucket list kind of thing to be the human claw.
Yeah.
Right?
Are you thinking listen, I grew up a wrestling fan. I'm thinking Baron von Raschke. Like with the claw, you come up and put it on your temples and
Oh,
squeeze.
you don't get
and
out of that.
squeeze
Oh.
until you pass out. You're thinking like the toys.
Yeah, the
and
machines that you
stuffies.
play at the arcade to get stuffed animals.
I hope this is
Yeah.
easier. I've tried those things. I've lost millions.
Oh, sometimes it's just like the weakest
Yeah.
grip. It just brushes
The
it.
heaviest,
Always.
stuffy, and the claw just doesn't seem to want to grab on. This is
That's-
different.
Well, it's different because Vicky's got the grip.
I am the claw.
Although, can you
do it with Watson gloves on? Maybe you get an endorsement deal.
Yeah.
Let's see the hands, Vicky. You have small hands.
I do have small hands.
Which is not a bad thing.
But I mean, it's
how's your
less about the-
huggability?
Yeah, it's top notch.
How's the grip? You got?
Yeah.
Is there? Would you say you have a good grip on those little hands?
I
Vicky?
think so.
Okay.
I think so. And it's more about, I don't have the longest wingspan, but
No,
I
you
think I
don't.
can hold on to whatever I do grab.
That's what I'm
Strong
saying.
legs, too.
I think you have
Strong
to.
legs.
No,
She's a strong
no,
leg.
but seriously, I think you got to go in this like a panda on a tree.
Yeah.
Like you got to grab on with all your limbs, right,
Yeah.
to grab your
Use them
item here.
And hug tight.
Or what's what's
Koala?
No, a koala,
Yeah.
something like that. You got to have the full embrace to grab what you can. Grab some for Phil and I while you're at it
I was
too.
just
I
gonna
will.
say that. Can you go down like 3 times, get yourself some? Well, you Matt too.
Well, that's up to the people at Watson
You
Gloves.
gotta get your guy Matt something, and then you gotta get something for Joe.
You
and I.
go
This
down
is
there.
my Christmas shopping.
No, but you got to go all the way in like you're a chocolate dip cone from Dairy Queen. You know what I mean? Like all the way in.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
For more Philly Joe and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City weekday morning 6 to 10.